A stale, metallic odor filled the air as Jenny peered into the opening.
It sure is dark down there.
Too dark.
But I can't just leave this unexplored. I have to see where it leads.
And so Jenny descended blindly into the unknown.
Can we at least get like a flashlight? I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty decent possibility. I think we found the source of the glowing rock. Obviously, push the button in the unknown room that's gigantic and dark. It's a great plan. It's a great idea. Super behind this idea. Super great. This is super smart. I have all the smarts. Yeah, this is a great idea.
That didn't sound good.
Nah, didn't at all. Super old as shit computer.
In all her short life, Jenny LeClue had never found herself in such a peculiar place.
It's a very peculiar place.
The town that once seemed a small, lifeless pond was suddenly an ocean of mysterious possibilities.
Whoop.
Equal parts terrifying and intriguing, it was...
Incredible.
Yes, an incredible mystery in her very own backyard.
The mysterious laboratory.
Looks fancy. And broken.
Which means we should touch it.
Jenny wiped away a thick layer of dust.
Jeez, how long has this been here?
Clearly the equipment had laid dormant for a long time, and yet...
Oh, this is what was picked up on the radio signal when the college kids were at the lake.
It's so futuristic. Straight out of those comics Keith is always reading.
Starship cadets and the race for space.
It feels...
Alien.
Now I'm starting to sound like CJ. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
I mean...
But its purpose would remain a mystery. Jenny dared not touch its intricate...
I'll just press all the buttons and see what happens.
Let's fucking do it.
Oh dear.
Oh, I see. We're trying to match up. Not the filter. This feels like Lost. Does this feel like Lost to anybody else? Stay away from the light, Jenny. I will do my best.
As Jenny turned the dials, she heard something hidden in the static.
voice. What is he saying?
What is he saying?
It's a pattern. It keeps repeating. Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. People in the future sure talk weird.
Was it a cry for help? A shopping list? Someone with extremely limited vocabulary?
Maybe.
Whatever it is, it must be important.
And so she transcribed it in her journal.
Fantastic. Love a game that auto fucking writes everything down. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder.
Pick it up.
It was just a blank piece of paper.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Jenny traced her finger over the page. She felt the clear indentations left by a pen.
I know exactly what to do.
Yeah, baby. Is this a password?
It worked.
Is this a password?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this a fucking password?
It was a code of some kind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The world's
It's the code to
least
my
secure
luggage.
code.
Or is it? I mean, I like these types of games.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Code accepted. System authorized and armed for activation.
Armed? Pull it. Flip that switch, baby. Shoot the
Sphere
things.
hermetically sealed.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Magnetic transducer coils targeting. Rotational phase harmonics stabilized.
What does that mean?
Experiment page 137.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Radioactive safety margins cleared. Running at 54% efficiency.
It says it's working, but what's it doing?
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please leave the station for your mandatory 15-minute smoking break.
Hey.
Decompressing spherical chamber.
A happy employee is a healthy employee, and you're giving me smoke breaks. That's hilarious.
I should get out of here before my skin melts off.
All right, anything else to snoop, a spoop, a loop, doop, doop, moop? Don't think so. Let's get the hell out of here. No longer sealed because we need our legally mandated smoking break. Thanks, Marlboro. Oh!
The boulders must have weighed a ton each, yet they floated in the air like balloons.
Excuse me?
CJ said he saw a swarm of UFOs circling the Forgotten Forest.
Was Jenny beginning to make sense of CJ's wild ramblings?
Everything's fine.
I'm gonna need a bucket of coffee to unpack all this.
A bucket of coffee. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on. Is this worth it? Is it worth it to go all the way back down? Oh, I can't. Bastards, they won't let me go back down. Never mind. I was like, what if the glowy one is doing the thing? Maybe we should leave.
Oh, God.
Maybe we should leave.
Our old fort.
It didn't look like much, but this treehouse had once been Jenny and Keith's favorite hiding spot.
Wanted puppies.
I could never climb up there on my own. Keith always had to help me.
They schemed and planned and swore never to let anything come between them. Just thinking about him hurt.
What was that? Steven! Steven! Steven!
Oh, honey.
What?
You should not have a gun.
Did you hear that? I'm telling you, man.
Not this again.
Something's out here. Something big.
Is it? I'm not that big. Thank you very much.
Real big.
There's nothing there.
I'm a
But
bear,
getting some
Gert.
super spooky vibes, man.
You're
For the last
spoopy.
time, Kevin, the radio's off for emergencies only.
Yeah, butthead.
That was lucky. I need
Yeah.
to be more careful.
Yeah.
The house was swarming with police, but she knew this place like the back of her hand. If anyone could find a way in, it was Jenny LeClue.
Let's do this.
Out of the police's line of sight, the basement was her best entry point into the house.
Except that window is locked, and all my lockpicking gear is inside.
This one's open.
The window was ajar, the frame damaged.
Somebody broke into my house. That's my job.
Haha.
But who? The police had used the front door.
Weird. Don't be suspicious. Don't
Whoever
be
it was,
suspicious.
that's my way
Don't
in.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yes! Least scary bear ever. I mean, thank you. Grr, arg.
Jenny recalled the Christmas Eve when she had climbed down the chimney
Why?
and discovered how difficult the jolly old man's job was.
Oh, honey.
And dirty.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a cleaner way in.
Oh, I just have to
My room.
I just have to explore everything.
And inside,
My detective gear.
the
do
window
this.
looked a promising point of entry.
I could climb the tree up onto the roof.
But as Jenny knew, all the windows on the second floor were bolted down.
Bolted down.
Dad did it after a raccoon got in and trashed the place. That's Mom's room. Her window is bolted down just like the others. Now I think about it, that's a real fire hazard.
You think? I have to click all
That's
these windows.
tempting.
But Jenny couldn't risk being seen by the police.
There's probably a sneakier way in.
I know there's a sneakier way in. We already decided on it. We already looked at it.
Jenny could try to climb the tree,
But I already see an easier way in. This place is crawling with cops.
I
what
know.
could the police have found inside her house?
Probably nothing good.
And if they found what they're looking for, why are they still here?
You think? You're being inconvenienced.
I carved that jack-o'-lantern.
It's a
How
great
normal
jack-o'-lantern.
life had seemed just days ago. For a moment, she missed that life.
It's a great jack-o'-lantern.
There'll be plenty of time to carve pumpkins once I've saved my mom.
True. All right, I think that's everything.
To get to the basement window, Jenny would have to creep carefully past the police officer.
Let's do this.
One false move and the game would be up.
We all know stealth is my strong point. Hee 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 hee. Oh
Hey,
shit.
Who goes there?
Caught! Jenny would have to think fast or risk being jailed like her mother.
Here goes nothing.
It's a great cat noise.
Steven! Please tell me you're there.
What's up, buddy?
I think you should know, and I say this with 100% certainty, that there's a...
Spit it out already.
A giant
There's
cat.
a mountain lion out here!
A mountain lion.
Very likely. They're indigenous to this area.
What?
Just don't let it eat you. I don't need any more paperwork.
Hey.
Oh, God. I think I'll just head inside for a minute to check on something.
Okay, bye.
Phew, that was close.
I'm sure I could have done this where I never got caught. But that was fucking funny.
Someone definitely forced this open.
Yes, Yebba, the selfie one, just like I'm the short one.
Would Jenny enter the dark basement?
I absolutely won't enter the house. They said it's my best entryway in. What the hell else am I supposed to do?
It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house.
Sounds about right.
But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought.
Don't get used to B&E. Don't get used to B&E. B&E is not something you should get used to. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. Just saying.
Jenny was in, undetected.
Let's do this.
Home sweet home.
I mean, I was detected, but I was unidentified. To be clear.
What the heck? Who left this here?
Oh, I was supposed to run
Jenny's
into it.
father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to.
Open it up. Open it up. Open up and open up. Open up. I'm gonna go with the most secure password. Just kidding. There's already fingerprints on this. Yeah, that looks moderately right. Hey. The Hawk and the Weasel.
Who carries
Again?
around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside? The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
Oh, wait. Those were a couple characters that were said in an automated message. So the Hawk and the Weasel, is this a code that we go through the different stories and then we have to look at the pages and maybe the words on them? Slip and break a foot. Can you sue yourself for damage? I don't
Jenny
know.
recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
In the library. There must be something significant about it.
The Hawk and the Weasel. Oh, I need to go the other way. Oh, why is this page gone? It's kind of weird. There once lived a family of rabbits. The home was a 3-story tall carrot. See? Yeah, there's word counts in this. There's word counts in this. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't need to be that close. The wolf and the sheep, the hawk and the weasel, the rabbit and the bear, the goose and the golden egg, the boy and the whale.
This feels familiar. Like I've seen it before. Wait, no! I've heard it before! On the radio in the underground lab!
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out.
Let's do this. Alright, so we need... Oh, thank you for having this in order. Rabbit 48. I'm sorry, that's bear 48. I'm confused. Wouldn't this be the rabbit and the bear? Huh. Okay, I was right on that one. So how come the rabbit and the bear... Wait, if I go back... Hold on. If I go back... Let's say 8. Yes. Rabbit. Okay, so, okay. No. I'm doing this right. I'm just not... I'm reading too far ahead. That is the problem. Okay. All right, whale 36. Sorry, I'm oh my gosh. RJ, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I'm solving this without explaining it to you. We're finding the word number in the paragraph per story. So we're going now through the boy and the whale, so I'm looking for number 36. Which should be in your dead. Yep. And the hawk. Which one's the hawk? Hawk and the weasel. 30, so 36, 35, 34.
Soon
Whoa.
they will all listen. Relive their rancid past.
Rancid past? That doesn't sound very great. RJ, how has your week been? Hope you're doing good. Thank you very much again for those 300 bitties.
The message read like a threat.
It very much did.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer?
I don't know. I guess we will find out.
Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And a secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this
Super
was
weird.
true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
Yeah.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee.
It's time for the percolator. Okay, sorry.
Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess
Let's
I'll let
do
it go
this.
for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear.
Detective gear. This is when we get the fucking trench coat. Please tell me this is when we get the fucking trench coat. I wanna snoop. I see. Oh, there's so many things I want to snoop.
Oh crap!
Fuck.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
I would like to hide under the steps and please go
Make
run.
yourselves at home, why don't you?
Forget about it. There's more in the back of the fridge.
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot. They got cookies too.
Boo!
Have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house.
Oh, those, are fighting words.
Yeah.
You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Yeah. Kick his ass.
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
No shit.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Which means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely
do
something
this.
around here would prove useful.
Let's do this.
Maybe. But I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Of course it is. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got?
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, all reminders that
Thought
her
this
dad
would be
was
her
here not
mom's
so long ago.
workspace, but now that makes me sad.
Miss you, Dad.
Clearly we need to open up drawers.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Ooh, a lab explosion? A tragedy befell Gumboldt University this morning when an experiment in the chemistry labs went wrong. An accident caused a destructive explosion, killing one scientist and injuring several others. The area was immediately cordoned off, and no one allowed in due to the potentially deadly chemicals involved. While the investigation is still ongoing, police have identified Henry LeClue as the scientist killed in the explosion. He is survived by his wife, Julie, and daughter, Jenny. Dean Strasberry, head of the school and close friend of the LeClues, gave a statement on campus this afternoon. What a tragic and unpreventable accident. You should never say unpreventable. That's weird. Henry was working with dangerous chemicals, and it looks like he made a grave error. He was under a lot of stress. People make mistakes. We've lost a great friend and neighbor today. I don't like how that was stated. It's a little suspicious.
The dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Sounded like he was still blamed by the dean. Just saying. What am I supposed to be doing with this? Anything else? Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Inspect the desk again. Oh, I like how it left me off where I was. A report.
Acrid inspections report. I've never seen this before.
Acrid inspections. On May 14th, an anonymous source filed a complaint to the university regarding a lack of proper ventilation in labs. The equipment we have is old and frankly dangerous. It's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Process. Inspections of facilities revealed a dangerous and unsafe work environment. Despite several violation notices and follow-up inspections, the school consistently failed to address non-compliant safety standards. Conclusion. John Acrid. Don't let anyone work in that lab. It's a death trap. Recommended immediate closure of the facilities until new equipment has been upgraded. October 5th.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident.
The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
I have a feeling your
This
mom...
contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in town blamed him for the accident. But they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
And worst of all,
Dean Strasberry knew. But he still let my dad work there.
any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the dean's death.
Unfortunately,
This
yes.
doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder.
Somebody read it.
Revenge.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet.
Oh, we are taking that evidence. Are you kidding me?
I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Agreed.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do?
100%.
It broke every rule in the book.
Fuck
Why
off.
would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
Because we think somebody has already planted some shit,
Mom
so
isn't
this is
here
what
to
I'm
defend
doing.
herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of a great detective.
Well, fuck
I
you.
need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate.
Yeah, no, we're taking that. Was that the wisest decision? No. Am I keeping it? Yes. I will take
Aha!
that.
The missing fuse.
Mending the Molecular Bonds of Marriage. It's an awkward book to find. Nope. Back. Oh, that's the picture.
This
That's
was
the picture
years
from
ago.
our
I
fucking
looked like a kid.
meltdown.
One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes.
I'll take the
I
damn
might,
photo.
need this later.
Take the damn photo.
Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics.
RJ gives up. Why are you giving up?
Sounds like a real page turner. Dad was such a nerd.
Good lord. What's this? Results of restorative transducive coupling experiment phase 7. Possible changes after initial phase cycling and post-dynamic quantum tunneling has transpired. Observed changes in higher dimensional planes has led to a regression in the phase modulation of radio frequency spectra. Band-pass filtering has produced no differentiated results, and advanced holography has not shown any positive change either. Further study is required to identify narrow beam secure spectrums from which to transmit for future communications. That's a mouthful. Mending the molecular bonds of marriage.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
Oh.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the deck.
Looks fresh. Still sticky.
That's weird. Das weird.
A field guide to fascinating flora written by Weiss, Felding, and Stroudsbury. Did the dean write this book?
Maybe. Fantastic, thoughtful, earnest. Was it a card? Oh, shit. The fuck? How did I open it? Ah. Today I love you one molecule more than Mom. Jenny. P.S. You promised to take me for donuts this weekend. Don't forget. That's adorable. Hi, Brew. It's good to see you. Alright, what else we got? Oh, we need to just put the fuse in, I think. I think that's what we gotta do. Gotta put the fuse in.
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back. Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
It's over here.
The week after Jenny's father died, her mom boxed up his things and tucked them away in the basement.
Makes sense.
Jenny had argued with her,
It was like she was trying to erase him.
but seeing them now, being reminded of him, Jenny understood.
I don't think Mom would have put her CSI equipment in any of these boxes.
We should check anyway. Here we go. Check all the things!
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
That's what
There's
I
more
want to know.
stuff back there. I just need a way through.
Love how the lab papers is just a gigantic box. Holy fuck.
Jenny's instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Deduce this, baby. Garden, books, clothes, crime scene investigation.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear.
Let's do this. Hell yeah. Yas! Flashlight?
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Sort of.
More or less.
Locksmith toolkit. Let's
My key
do
is
this.
sticky. An old set of lockpicks.
Hell yeah.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colorful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
Naturally.
From her CSI days.
Let's
And
do
so
this.
she tried it on.
It's gotta fit me just right. Oh yeah, are you wearing pants still, milady? Oh, I changed outfits completely.
Fits like a glove.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
We'll figure
I
it
won't let
out,
them take
Jenny.
you away from me too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective.
Real
She
detective.
had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match.
Let's do this. Oh crap.
Somebody else is here.
Yeah, so I should definitely leave this way. Who are you? Yeah, take your shit and get out of my house.
That was no cop.
No, it was not.
What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
Sure. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's get this thing before we leave. No. Move the damn box. Yes. This should be the last of the pieces, I think. Fuck yes. At least we always know the border where things are gonna be. Oh yeah. I love these types of puzzles. Yes. Flip this around. Perfect. Flip it. Hey sis, you'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been a real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurtonian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration, found some really beautiful jewelry. Give PD a big hug for me. Did he like the bone I sent him? Ooh. Ooh. So many things to do in this game. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. We got our shit.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black?
You damn right we are. I don't know what else we'd be investigating. I mean, I took the evidence when I shouldn't have taken the evidence, but...
The man in black.
I don't trust those
Who
cops.
was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Let's fucking go.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
It's a good name for him. It's a great
Jenny
name for him.
couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight.
Fun stuff. Here we go. Yeah, how the hell am I supposed to get up there? Yeah, chain of custody is always ignored in these games. Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyway.
If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
Use a stick or a rock. Jump. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Fixio! Fixio, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome on in. The fix is in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, welcome on in. We're currently following a mysterious man in black. That's what we're planning on doing. Hi, RJ. Hello, J Stu. It's so good to see you. Hello, Fixio. Hi, Cat Dom. Hi, Fuego B. Hello, Rev. It's so good to see all of you. How was your stream, Fix? What were you working on? What were you doing? Oh, you're playing some D&D. Hell yeah. You run another game? Oh, okay. I need to do this. Go, Jenny. Go, Jenny. D&D versus Rick and Morty. Oh, shit. All right. That sounds like a hella good time. Rev, you were DMing? That's so exciting. I'm not being very silent, but at least I'm out of his sight. This is what I'm getting. It was his first DM. Is it a one-shot, or are you guys gonna keep episodes going? That sounds fucking awesome. That sounds fucking awesome. Go, 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 go. Okay. Neat. Like a 3-shot. I like it. I like it. Where it's too good, but you want to keep going, but you don't want to commit to, you know, Critical Role level or Hyper RPG.
There he is.
Oh shit, that scared the crap out of me. I thought I did something wrong. Are you gonna climb down? Are you gonna use my way? Don't tell me you're gonna
Bridge
use
should slow him down a bit.
fucking umbrella.
Huh?
How?
How did he do that?
How? What? What the fuck? Do you have floaty boots and I don't have any? Ow, that fucking hurt. Do you have floaty boots? Like, what the fuck? That is unacceptable. I want floaty boots. Rude. Fucking rude. Oh, we're gonna do a little tippy tip. You. Climb up the rock. Nope, not climbing up the rock. Just walking.
The man in black had taken the higher path towards the Almaston Bridge.
That's a dead end. Why is he going up there?
It's not a dead end if he's going
There's
there.
nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Okay. Now we're going down. She is very reckless. I want floaty boots too. And by she, I mean I. I'm very reckless. Scary shit. Scary shit. Fuck off with this scary shit. Is there more fog than last time? Fucking run. This is real scary. Hello? Are you okay? Oh my gosh. But for those of you who haven't seen this game yet, this is Jenny LeClue. It's adorable. You're playing this sassy character, Jenny. You're following along a murder mystery, and you're trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, and your mom's currently been framed for it. So you're kind of like, you know, you're working against
Jenny
a number of
couldn't just
systems.
walk onto the bridge and blow her cover.
It's true.
No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched.
I love this idea. So I'm actually being... I'm playing Jenny, who's being written by a narrator who's narrating this.
The unfinished bridge.
Dancing Rue. You are exactly correct. So.
His methodical movements.
And there's some weird ass
Jenny.
shit happening.
I need to get a better look at him.
Oh yes, I'm sure that telephone booth is absolutely 100% not suspicious. I'm sure that it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
Thank you for saying the word snoop. I love you.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead,
But it is a game that's
Jenny
based off
LeClue,
of decisions that you
wearing
make.
her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, today a courageous adventurer.
Hit me. And we are running and making lots of noise. Let's go. Scare all the birds. Also, I'm making a lot of noise with the boat. Is this
Easy
really a
does
good
it.
idea?
I don't want him to hear me coming.
I'm sure. We stole our cousin's boat, who was actually a secret genius, even though she acts dumb because her parents probably wouldn't accept her for being a genius. Our best friend, Keith, his dad is the one that died, and we had a little bit of a falling out, so that's currently a thing. Our mom's been framed. Mysterious man in back. Oh yeah, and our best person who's been helping us on our thing is a crazy conspiracy theorist that acts like Christopher Lloyd. There's your recap. Also, Jenny's a little emotionally stunted after her dad died and is kind of a bitch, and I kind of like it. So, yeah. We're gonna be going in that phone booth. This is gonna be all get smart here, like super duper quick.
Jenny glanced down for the first time
Fuck.
and immediately wished she hadn't.
Why would
She
you look
clung
down?
tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false
We'll be
move and...
fine.
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch. The hallmark of a serial killer.
It's very Oxenfree-like. It's very, very Oxenfree-like. It's all decision-based.
Maybe I can get a closer look.
Remember when I said you should have a creepy whistle? I regret this now. Oh,
There
hey.
you are.
Extremely creepy, identity unknown, likes long walks in the woods, a children's
The
literature.
brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow.
Serial killer have perfect pitch? I mean, why not?
The man in black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I
And
know.
cue Lady Gaga. Thank you. Could be 3 kids in a
He's
raincoat.
standing there. What's he waiting for?
He's looking at me.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, you're creepy. Ooh. I don't think she's using the term perfect pitch correctly. Okay, Miss Video Games, you should have seen that coming. I probably should have.
No.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Isn't I?
Wow. This guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there.
Oop.
Clear as day.
Ooh,
Who is he talking to?
not your mama, I'll tell you that. Son of a bitch.
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house.
I think he was going to take the thing that I took.
She must have it.
What was he looking for?
The thing you took. I mean, I took.
Of course. Where?
I took some evidence and I shouldn't have, but I felt like I should have anyway, and I'm glad that I did. So, fuck you.
Hold on.
Can you
What's he doing
stop
now?
being so flippin' weird? I want to make sure that there's no stickers, by the way.
Where did he go?
This isn't good. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
A super secret spy stash?
Don't be impressed. He could have found us. Good God.
I can't hear what he's saying.
All right. Just give me like a fucking hot ass minute.
Yes, I'll take care of her.
Ooh.
Tonight.
Ooh.
They change shifts at 4.
Ooh.
Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross.
The biggest cross.
I know.
Excuse?
He's destroying evidence.
Guess we gotta make sure we get all those pieces. Guess we gotta make sure we get all those pieces. Get your fucking super glue ready.
I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
Floaty boots. He's got fucking floaty boots. I want his fucking floaty boots. He's got floaty boots or something. 100% what he has. He might be Batman. Listen. What kind of a story would this be without one great detective versus another? What kind of story would this be? Jesus Christ. Pick up the damn pieces and don't fall in. God, this doesn't disappear when we do it, does it? We need to get... Oh, my Lanta. Come on. I mean, that was pretty damn close.
Delicately.
Get all those pieces and make them one piece. Jenny held the soggy paper
She hadn't
delicately.
recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
No shit.
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates. The entrance is buried there. Look for the biggest cross.
Don't forget to pay your respects.
Don't forget to pay your respects.
Ooh, do we have to bow so we don't have a fucking wall
What could it
chainsaw
mean?
chop off her
There are
head?
directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back. Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped several beats.
A penitent man shall pass, exactly.
She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say the word.
Mom's in terrible danger.
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police.
No, she's
He'd
not.
never get past them.
No,
He won't
she's...
have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
Boo.
But where?
Let's zoom.
The entrance is buried there.
You gotta
Buried.
go to a
The word
graveyard.
bounced around her brain like a pin. Where did people bury things?
The graveyard.
The graveyard!
Called it.
Of course. The graveyard was in the same part of town as the jail.
Angels,
That's not a
arches,
good sign.
crosses on graves.
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
Let's go.
This was all well and good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help.
Yes, she did.
She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
We call in Susie. Susie Q.
Susie, are you there?
Jenny? Thank goodness. Are you okay?
Oh my god, turn off your music.
What is that awful music?
Jenny's learning life skills like grave digging.
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for...
I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to...
Yes?
Help.
You said you wanted to...
Help.
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend.
Okay.
Slash cousin.
Meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course.
But does it have to be right now?
Yes. Right the fuck now.
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on?
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Ayy. Asking for help now. What have we fallen to? Clearly diverging from the Yebba timeline.
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible.
Okay. I'll
We
be there,
diggin'
Jenny.
bitches.
What should I wear?
I meant to say ditches, but I still go with it.
I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives.
What? What do you need explosives for?
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
Yeah, we are. I was about to say, we haven't been back to Arthurton yet. Oh boy, the brandy's out.
I am an artist.
Yes?
I will not be dictated to by some pen pusher in an ivory tower. It's too long, too violent, too dark. These are my characters.
This is a great story, dude. Please don't have your conniption fit over some
rebelling against me.
goodness.
All this fighting, all this drama, and for what? Jenny and Susie should be best friends by now.
They're getting there. It's character development.
Maybe it's time to wrap this one up. End on a happy note.
No,
Yes, let's fix this nonsense once and for all.
absolutely not.
You all right,
Tell him, Rufus.
First, I need another drink.
Sure. So we can fuck it up again. Are we metagaming right now? Are we metagaming right now? Strasberry found in pieces. Rich-ish. That's funny. Found HQ, cemetery, planetarium, mines, homes. Oh. Jenny has talked to the narrator who happens to be the author that created her. I think we've been meta. That's true. Damn, who's this hot chick? No idea. Fuck off! We definitely want.
Looks like fate decided for me. This one
Damn
can't
right.
end like the others. They won't publish it.
They won't.
I must write something different. Something darker.
Let's do this.
It's the only chance I have of saving her. I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll see your mum soon. But
It's
for
a great
now,
story.
It's got to be the graveyard.
Oh my goodness.
Was the man in black the Dean's real killer?
No,
Without
he's
any
not.
evidence, Jenny couldn't be sure. A great detective never made assumptions. The most important thing was getting her mum to safety. And to do that, she'd need to beat the man in black at his own game.
I think I know who the man in black is. And I think we've already met him. Johnny Cash, clearly, obviously. Might be Tommy Lee Jones.